everyone, it's Jess Markowitz, your independent Scentsy star director of Jesse's Angels Saving Lives. And today I am going to be talking to you about 4 different concepts that are important to your party planning business. And the first one is believing in your product and what you do. It is so important to actually educate yourself on why these products are amazing. What are they about? How do they compare to other knockoff brands that we know are out there? And why are you so passionate about them? Sharing your actual testimony, which is so important because people want to know as their consultant, which is why we're called consultants. We consult them on our knowledge and our beliefs in the business and the product. So believing in it. If you are not a believer, it's going to be very hard for other people to believe in your product and your ability or opportunity, I would say, as a host to actually host and earn those rewards or join you on this journey, which I have my Join the Journey button on today. So it's important to believe in your product and what you're trying to offer. If you have any hesitation, that means you're not educated enough. That means that, there are things that you don't quite know that what you're offering of the product, why it's one of the number one brands in direct sales party planning industry and continues to grow and continues to stay on the top, roster of direct sales. So if you don't know those answers, it's time to get on training calls, start reading on the internet about your business because there's so much information out there. And even opening up your startup guide, your Scentsy standards, make a time to schedule time with your sponsor or your upline, as well as YouTube is such a huge tool to type in just what you want to know about, a certain product. And here's another secret. Scentsy itself has their own YouTube channel, and they give you visuals of, what these products are about and trainings. And there's a Scentsy consultant YouTube channel that they're going to educate you on these products. So please, please, please utilize those opportunities and tools. And that is going to help you be able to believe in your product. Okay, number 2, which I need to get to. Right on my, okay. Extraordinary follow-up. Follow-up is key. And many of you were in my class in February at World Tour regarding the 222 system. And basically that is follow up on the second day after you've delivered your product, on 2 weeks afterwards and 2 months afterwards. And what you're going to do on the follow-up for after 2 days is just to say, hey, did you have a chance to take out your stuff yet? Is it working okay? How do you like the fragrances? Give me some feedback. What do you think? And if this isn't to get them to buy anything, this is literally just a customer care phone call, just to make sure everything's working good. Because a secret that I told all of you that were in my class is that sometimes people don't know how to put the products together, like the warmers in the right spot. Some people put the dish underneath by accident and it's not working correctly. Number 2, make sure their light bulb didn't blow out the second they turned it on. And they're like, oh, well, I guess I can't use this. So you can go, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Let me get you that light bulb. So there's just so many things that you need to follow up and just, again, another reason to say thank you for your business and how excited you are for them to become your client, because customers are people that have just bought from you once, and you want to let them know that you are so excited to become their Scentsy consultant so they can purchase from you in the future. So the second week of follow-up is also a customer care call, but also making sure they're still enjoying their products. Because here's the thing, because we are a fragrance company, sometimes people like things initially, and then once they start to warm it, all those notes come up, and they may not like the way the scent smells with all the notes. They may like the top note when they first smell the tester, and then the mid and low bottom note start to mix in with that top note, and they don't like it anymore. Possibly. It may not, or not. Or they say they love it even more, which is more likely than they did when they purchased it. But if that happens, you can trade it out with them so they're not wasting their money on a product they're never going to use, which can also deter them from buying more in the future. And so you can take that bar back and use it as samples, as well as you can maybe, I'm trying to think of some other ways that's pretty much the way I do it, is I just take it back and I make them samples. Oh, duh, this is very simple. Or you use it yourself if you happen to like that scent. So you just never want a customer unhappy. So it's always good to eat that cost of exchanging for something they like. If you're in a town that you have some other team members, which I hope you're building your own team, because here's the thing, we can't do this alone, right? Sometimes, they may have a bar that you don't have in stock, and then you can make a client happy by swapping out another bar, or even borrowing that bar until you can reorder it for that other consultant. So there's so many different things you can do. Now, that second month is when they're likely to be ready to place another order. And so there's been 2 months that have gone by. That means that there's been 2 new warmers that have come out. There's been 2 new fragrances, possibly a new exciting promotion product that's come out, maybe a new Scentsy Buddy. I'm doing this video in March, and we have April 1st coming out a Mother's Day bundle. So there's always something to share with your clients. There's always a reason why to connect with your clients. But this is what's going to make them feel like they have a consultant that's constantly following up. Think about any time you've ever purchased from another party planning company. Most of you have shared with me that, those people never followed up, and you would have bought if they just checked in on you, right? So think about that. What we always say in Scentsy is call because you care. You care that they're getting their products, you care that they're not running out, and you care that they're happy with their products, right? Okay, so follow-up is very key to an extraordinary business. So we have to have extraordinary follow-up. Okay. It's also, number 3, a very big key to success to your business is having live home parties or online parties. Now, back in the day before online, they didn't have that option to have a live online party. So if you can get some people together to all log on at the same time, it's just like having a home party, but you want to be giving live demonstrations so they can get your energy. You can smile and laugh with them. You can show them the products personally and talk about the products. I don't have any products in front of me, but even if you have a catalog in front of you, this is one of the old catalogs, but you can say, oh, turn to page 34 and it's going to look like this. And, I'm going to talk to you about what the, amazing VIP system program is about. Things like that. So that's what you could do at a live party and answer the questions that they're looking to receive and learn about things that they actually want to learn about. So live parties, I'm going to say, whether you want to fight it or not, that is what creates longevity. And what is the reason behind that? It's because you are interacting and you're creating relationships. So it doesn't have to be a huge party. It could be, I call anybody with a pulse a party. If there's somebody other than you there, it's a party. So you might have the one-on-one, you might have just a couple friends over, or you go over to their house and they have a couple friends over. You may have the full-blown, home party with the demonstration or open house, but anytime you are live demonstrating the product is the key to a successful business. There's no way around that. People need to see, touch, and smell and feel the experience of your products. And then number 4 is to move, touch, and inspire your guests through an irresistible offer. And how are we going to do that? What does that mean? An irresistible offer, meaning we're creating the experience through our demonstration of making them feel inspired to want your product or want to host with you and get those free and half off items, or the best part we know is to join the journey, right? So these are skills we have to develop over our Scentsy journey, is to learn how to become educated and passionate about what we do and what we are giving to other people and offering to other people. And then making sure we're following up with anybody that shows interest, because we all know that it takes up to sometimes 6 to 8 times just to get a response or any type of any type of connection back with some people or result of some sort. And it may not necessarily mean they do what they say they're going to do. It just means that you actually get some feedback of what they're looking for from your business. And but if you're in this to build a business, you'll know, or you know now, that it takes time. So there's no get rich quick scheme in Scentsy. And so if you're part of another company, or you've been and they told you that you can make $10,000 in your first month, well, that's probably few and far between, first of all. And even if it's possible, I will tell you that kind of a structure is likely to not last. That's just the way it is. I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but you want to create a solid foundation and a strong compensation plan business structure, and that's what Scentsy is, 100%. And so you may find that shiny new object with another opportunity, and you see the big phase right now is LuLaRoe, and people are popping up all over the place, becoming consultants. They're selling, people are going to the parties, they're buying this and that. But what I've told some of our other consultants yesterday is that yes, it's definitely a fad. It's going to be hard to keep up with the momentum, and unfortunately, I don't suspect that to be a something that's going to have longevity, because it's not a consumable product. And so we are so lucky to have a consumable product. Again, I'm not, Yoda. I'm not, whatever. I don't know that LuLaRoe, hopefully for their sake, they're successful. But if you are looking to really create a business that has success and is simple, let's think about that. To have a successful business with a product that doesn't have consumability like ours does, and doesn't have an emotional attachment like ours does to our clients, it's going to take a lot more work than I think anybody anticipates to keep up with it. And it's going to be hard to create that leverage in order to, in the future, within 3 to 5 years of your business, to have that flexibility. Like I'm proud to say I've created in this business. And so if I can do this, you can too. And so I just want you to think about those 3 different concepts. I'm going to go over them again one more time. Believe in your offer and your products. Number 2, extraordinary follow-up with your clients, your hostesses, and potential consultants, or potential clients and potential hostesses. A extraordinary live party, creating a very fun environment and educational environment, so they can literally see and feel and touch your products and fall in love with them. And then with that, they will follow up and feel like it's an irresistible opportunity for them to either buy, host, and join, and they're compelled to do those 3 options. So I hope you have a sensational day. And if you're like, okay, I want to do all 4 of those things, how do I do them? That is now time for you to start educating yourself. Jump on the training center, jump on YouTube, and listen to our training calls. There are 4 a week to choose from. Mondays is our personal Jesse's Angels call. Tuesdays, the all consultant call. Thursdays, the new consultant call, which is always a great refresher from getting back to the basics. And then our Super Saturday call from our upline, Becca and Callie. So always an opportunity to be connected and learning new things. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye.